All right, we don't come back at the program they watch now, do town with the regional from independent television. We did talk to Prof just now, the former chairman of ASUU for Uniben, and another person, Don Jonas, university lecturer, John Osazua, and another body now don't do for inside the university, and they call him Conwa, and I be the secretary. He did with us. John, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, viewers. We did with thank God.
Okay. So we did talk to Prof just now. You tell us how one DVC come beg you say make una try to buy.
Make we help him at least to so that as in name increase, make the show for in life say he don't assume new office because
even the public no believe say DVC no get extra money.
And like that now, so nothing is attached. But then there is an agreement for what they call responsibility allowance.
Yes.
Government not pay allowances in addition to the main salary. And so the thing remained like that. People are suffering. And that's since 2009.
2009.
Well, 2009, the man, when lead government team, that time, Gamaliel also, they don't die a long time ago. You know? When they come, and before that agreement, discussion started in 2006. Before this government agreed form that platform, it started in year 2000, a bit 1999, when it has to start to sharp. Before in 2006, when the Congress set up a committee, when this discussion can start in 2009. When the discussion can end 2009, and then. That's it. Okay, they say they sign. But implement, after signing, implement what you now agree and all that became a problem. Now you see that time when it can be say ASUU threaten strike when from through it now our principal then, our member here, Professor Yai, died in that process. Since that time, we are still been pushing and pushing. At the time, they say memoranda of action, memoranda of understanding, memoranda of this, that. Different persons don't lead government team since to come do discussion with ASUU. Nimi Briggs them, different one until Nimi Briggs self don't die and all that. Now the discussion they do. You know, before we go this last warning strike, was that government was now saying that okay, they want to start a new discussion where they will call all the other unions on campus to come sit down with ASUU so that we'll start another round of negotiation. And ASUU said, no, we are tired of negotiation. The negotiation we don't do since.
They don't do any work.
Yeah, it did with UNA and all of that. So that was what led ASUU to the warning, 2 weeks warning strike.
So the 2 weeks warning strike now for waiting now to remind them.
To tell them, yes, that ASUU was not going to return back to that type of negotiating table with every other unions on campus. And in collective bargaining, you can't bring people with different position and all that, cannot come together on the same table now. It's not. We all have our differences and all that. Ngige, for his own wisdom, at the time, fractionated all the even the academic union on campus, some NANAD, and then other bodies that sprang up and all that. And then what if the pain is that the way this country goes, why it's very, very annoying, is that because Ngige is a medical doctor, then you form NAD, all of us are medical doctors who went on that strike together. You pay them all the allowances that time. Till today, 8 months allowance, you didn't pay or say we not work. Or 8 months salary, not allowance. You say we no work for 8 months. Then you no prepay. But meanwhile, you pay doctors because you are a medical doctor. And then advise them to tear ASUU into two to form their own union. It was when Tinubu came, the President Tinubu come talk, say, okay, he go pay 4 months, go pay the other one. That was how he went and now pay 4 months. But then when you ask, why when you agree to pay 4 months, waiting the other months do you? And then another union, when all of us go strike together, they don't pay them everything. Why you not go pay us? What did we do? Is it because so now, you know, so now all those ones, with all the documents on everything when they don't negotiate since 2009, all of them there for their seat. You send somebody to go negotiate with these people, and the people go finish negotiation, and then for you to get negotiation, you will get documents across the world. Like it is very clear now when you see say now, if you look at Africa, now Nigeria be the poor. Nigerian lecturers earn the poorest salary. Nigerian lecturers or workers, university workers, earn the poorest across the world. And then what is the meaning of that? The same country where we have oil, we have many things, and every day we hear now people stealing trillions and all that. And if you find out their volume of work when lecturers they do, you go surprised. That one they not agree pay us that time. We made sure that any month, all the months when we lose, say we regain them. We went back to work to teach students. We were not sleeping. So no student lost any month from that time. So why not go pay us? So
okay.
Now when we threaten this strike now, now I make different persons now can't show sympathy. Say yes, it don't take when government they do these people. Waiting these people really true. You hear our former governor, a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria now. You hear in position, we used to be a labor leader. You hear in position by the time I speak. And many other senators and all of that. They have spoken this time, and all the Senate Committee on Education had now waded into it. Senate, the National Assembly, both House of Rep and Senate, they all come into the matter and say, no, let's try and meet these people and do that. And to a great extent, when you say what we achieve, is that recently now, they have started paying what we will call third-party deduction. What we mean by third-party deduction? If I say, okay, I'm going to pay you 100,000 naira a month, then you now say, okay, out of that 100,000 naira, you go to pay 10,000 naira every month to cooperative, so that when you retire or when you want to do anything, you will go for that money, which means it remains 90,000 naira. So at source, they go remove that 10,000 naira. Then waiting they go pay you now go be 90,000. That 10,000 naira, government was not remitting it. So that all the cooperatives, when they depend on that money, all of them were all collapsing in all the university. Why will you people do something like that? The 100,000 naira is your money. So why will I now hold the 10,000 naira and give you only 90? So this time now, within this period we they talk now, they have released that money. And then they have now started speaking with our people.
Okay, John, for the 2-week strike when ASUU go, you particularly called that una no go strike, and at the school activities or the go on for way for the teach. So the question is, these things when we say ASUU they talk so, you know they affect now.
I know what affects us will be human business, will be academic staff.
What are cause separating yourself?
They come.
Okay.
Certainly, as I enter studio just now, I see my father, my prof. No way not to go fit say we go fit deny the fact say ASUU not be the parent body, not be the historical academic union in Nigeria, you know. And in terms of their philosophy, to me as at then was very, very patriotic then. But at the time, they now became a division. Deviation in the sense that we academics, the external world view us as very intellectual, innovative, and understanding, compromising when need be. So, and this was part of the division that actually, when I enter just now, I still talk, say, Prof. When Prof be chairman, you will see harmony among the academic staff, both this medical and the technical group we come breakout. So you see him moving from faculty to faculty, you know, as a Prof, not the rest, you could just laugh. Now, yes, these 2 weeks strike, why not concern us? What it make we in particular not join. They say, but allow us in Uniben. We are more influenced, we in Uniben, we are more influenced by internal administrative mechanism than external administrative mechanism. I will explain now. We, if you check, Vice Chancellor of all schools, na academic staff. All Deputy Vice Chancellor, they be academic staff. Senate, na assembly of all professors, HODs, deans, directors, na academic staff. HODs, na academic staff. Deans, na academic staff. Course advisor, na academic staff. You see, an academic staff now spread across this thing. So that's why I say there's supposed to be an incremental rationality among the academic union.
What did that mean?
That is, incremental rationality means say, we don't sit down, since they don't sit down, department don't sit down, faculty don't sit down to say exam won't take place. We don't plan calendar, academic calendar. And that is one of our cardinal philosophy in Cornwall. We don't sit down plan exam. So I will talk one thing. We don't plan exam. And that last week was the last week we're going to round up the academic session for 2000 and for that last session. Then I wish, like him, he was altruistic. You know, this one an individual disposition now. During his time, he was very altruistic. So there would have been a collaboration. We share the same thing. Whether they pay ASUU or they not pay, they pay Cornwall in the same academic DC they'll pay. They're not going to say the salary different. Just the way we also went to Abuja to agitate for increment. The same thing. The only thing I'll tell you the division is that you cannot. You should have told the national body that they should be considerate for just this week for University of Benin. That would have been more considerate. Now, the last week of any examination is very, very tight. So many students not get enough money again, so not even get. Now you get a security situation for the country, for the state. Once they shut down the school, say they don't write exam, they will now have vagabonds. And insecurity, they can be kidnapped, exposing them to insecurity. Can't we just come to a compromise? Like I say, we are academics. Can't we come to a compromise to say, can we just allow? Now you can set your questions. There are other alternatives to this strike. You can set your questions, let them write the exam, you can withhold the results. You understand me? Then we will certainly join forces with you because it's the same agitations. Yes, we know they ASUU during that 2000, the corner never come out during that 2009. But one thing we say, your papa name Nakbololo, Abi, your family name Nakbololo, family name. We are member of ASUU that time. You get. So we get that where we are banded by one philosophy, one interest, which is academic staff. Now certain things will come they happen. Like one, when the money way my oga talk just now, you know they are around. That's why I say I never see him since. With the meeting, management called for meeting for all unions. You know, just to see how if we take distribute the money, the lila. What do you come up with? Say, as we did the meeting, ASUU, our senior or father, body, say they're not going to talk. The chairman said they're not going to talk. Why you not going to talk? Say they are national body. But you need to talk so that make we know how we want to do this one. Say no, they are sticking to the old formula. Where we design, you get some formula where we construct to take for payment or that this thing. One, many people don't die. Two, many people, they don't promote them. Go another level. Three, some people even complain that and say they don't see money, their money not complete. You understand me? Today, they never see paid, they never rectify them. Some way not even work, they pay them. Some way they don't even retire, they pay them. Those way they work, they not pay them. Then now again, some people don't convert from non-academic staff to academic staff. Now, situation the way it was okay, they pay those medical academic staff now. Since we don't know that one, can't we just come together and say why to ask questions instead of say automatic strike? There are other disputes. Why not lobbying? Collective bargaining. Thank God say make mention of collective bargaining for industrial. And that money where Tinubu no agree pay, it's as a result of industrial court decision. That would be ultra vire. What you needed to do was to now plead, lobby the presidency to have to deploy prerogative of mercy. You understand me? And you have to convince, you have to speak to the conscience. That is what we are saying. The other thing will make us deviate from this thing, that our parent body, that is ASUU, is always delving on revitalization. Not to we, not now you they make budget for school. Not you they make budget. They want buy chairs. They want buy table. They want buy other. They want print booklet, or they want paint hall. That is not your business. It is the management business. You can raise this issue if at the floor of the Senate. You can raise this issue at the faculty board. You can raise this issue at the departmental board. We are not the only union. We are not the only union in the university. You will be truncating the administrative situation. We just needed understanding. That lack of understanding is what made us to say, no, let us complete based on.
Okay, go ahead. But this corner, and you go talk. This corner, not only university, I mean,
no. We did 20 for now. We did 25 institutions, 25,
and all of them.
Yes, they're not go strike. They're not going to strike. They're not going to strike. Okay. Again, make I also tell you. See, as we go Abuja, so
yes,
not knowing ASUU are already gone there. You know, as I invite every person, they've already had meeting with Adam Soshomole and his committee. They now call them, okay, since they called SANU, NASU, NAND, and the other unions within university, let's have an a-tete together. You understand me? We work in the same environment. Now, but University of Benin environment is completely different from University of Maiduguri environment. You understand me? Environmental factors determine how you behave. Now, coming together, we're able to synergize. Okay, SANU, which ASUU member? Professor will not be senior, will not be SANU member. This is senior staff. Are you getting me? Not NASU, senior staff. So you see, they are having a dual position to influence the government, to influence the authority, and not confronting the authority. For we don't confront with lobby, just the way we did yesterday. Luckily, we were able to meet one former vice chancellor of Ambuzali University, and one other professor. They were part of the federal government negotiating team, and that facilitated. Since we already have such people in the team, what do? We begin to lobby those people to see how our demands, they say is similar, but we just little different. But one thing is that we will not pressurize the school authority to engage in fixing of the road, because we don't make budget for them. They know what they are making budget for. That is just the major difference between father, parent, and body and us. Thank you.
Okay.
Ima, the matter heavy for mouth.
Heavy.
Because I did the floor of ASUU. I was chairman when the issue of corner starts, because the problem, and when ASUU get problem with a number of their members for Ife because of the attitude waiting them do. Now ASUU said we are suspending them and all that. That was how they went back and formed corner and all that, in defiance to ASUU this thing. But however, everybody they get in differences and all that. If you feel so aggrieved to form your own difference, it's okay. Do you understand? But I'm happy that my brother here, my colleague here, we are friends. He is in political science and all that. He know. So in the process of collective bargaining, say everybody get his own specialty, his own reason. Why do you have today non-academic staff in so many other areas? Like if you hear the lecturers of Polytechnic, you hear the lecturers of colleges of education, they earn more money than lecturers in the university. It is because when ASUU finish their negotiation with their document, then go take them, go study them, go find way, put some other thing at the end of the day. That is why you have that a chief lecturer in Polytechnic today or in College of Education, they earn more salary than a professor in a university.
You don't mean it?
Yes, that is what it is. I'm telling you. I can tell you how it even rubbed off on me now, because I'm doing sabbatical in a university where you converted it from college of education to a university. How my salary, by how many distance in that place now, is more than what I now earn, what I earn in Uniben, Federal University. Do you understand? But however, let's look at that. You see, in a war environment, you just only need to care for yourself.
Yes.
You can be hit by any bullet.
Yes, bring that down.
So that is why during strike, you have over yes, over how many universities now they for Nigeria. And then when we now look at it, you now say, okay, what will happen? Okay,
yes. We'll take a break now. We'll come back to you for finish up. We'll take that short break. We'll come back to you to finish up. All right, the program is the worst now. Udwota, if you just a journal. Udwota means the heart of the matter. We got people from Corner from that university here, and we got people from ASUU inside university here. They don't call off their 2 weeks one strike, and what will be the way forward? They don't pay them all the money now, or how long it will take till them pay the money, and which other issues can come out from all of this talk, and which day this federal government ASUU matter will finish. Prof, you did talk to us.
Now, I said, okay, where I was addressing the issue about Conwa and all that, you know, for ASUU, tongue and teeth that they quarrel.
Can't talk about Ife that time.
Yeah, so I said in Ife, because some of them anti-union activities, they suspended them. So instead of agreeing with that suspension, because in Ife then, there were these politics between 2 senior persons or 3 senior persons in ASUU. You have Dikbo Fashion, you have Olorode them and all that. So that 2 camps were flexing more. Now those people, they control the union there. Even they went over to national. If you look at this socialist organization in Nigeria now, all those names, they rear their head. They also still there. So they had issue. And that thing came down to other members of the union to the extent that some persons now had to now go against union activities that led the national now to suspend them. And so because of the politics when they ground, instead of them to agree to settle the matter, now they go form another union. But the problem is that across the university, you have other people too who are angry with their own branch, ASUU and all of that. So it is easy now for those other people to also say, okay, there's a parallel umbrella, another umbrella of academia. Maybe Kuku also join. Now they see now about the fractionation of ASUU. During Ngige as Minister of Education, he removed doctors because he is a medical doctor so that he can pay them to affect his own constituency. You know the way this country, that's the argument we have been saying. Julie Pharmacy was the director of Julie Pharmacy was minister. With that one, he enhanced salary for pharmacists. Rasom Kuti was minister of health. He now enhanced salary for doctors. Gowon wife was a nurse. He changed salary for nurses. So that is what they happen in this country, that the energy in Nigeria is so much. Everybody adds ultra-vast, to use the word when you use just now. Meanwhile, Oyibo people left a kind of salary structure for us in this country. But because of selfishness and personality and nepotism, all of them go come. Because this one are my group, make I treat them differently. This one go come, go be our own group, they go treat them. We cannot survive as a country if we continue like that, if we say we'll be one. It not go work. That is just it. So our colleagues supposed to agree with all this position. But however, no problem, because I know in the long run, all of us, the light will become brighter and we will come to see more. Now, waiting me they feel. Anybody can be angry anytime. But with time, maybe you will begin, let's say if the person too stay for darkness, you will begin to see road and all that. The truth about it, okay, looking at what didn't happen like in Uniben now. If Uniben they write exam that time, I was called asking whether ASUU National go fit exempt Uniben because they dey write exam. Now I tell them, say, the way when ASUU dey operate, if you go now, if over half of the university in Nigeria, they write exam the same time, will ASUU warning strike, will it mean any sense to government? Will it make any sense that time? Because if you say you exempt all the universities when they write exam from the warning strike, it go hold water, the warning strike go bite. You are going on strike because you want your effect
to be felt.
To be, yes, now. So if everybody now is give one reason or the other, at the end of the day, nothing. It will be like, the strike not go hold water and government not go. You want government to change, to face your direction, to do something. Make I ask him, was it only exam, Uniben, right? They're not doing inaugural. Unilag fix inaugural, they postpone am. UI fix inaugural, they postpone am. Do you understand? For this period, so many other universities get so many other things. The advice we dey get now be say make we not always distinguish ourselves, bring out ourselves, because this university is an ASUU university. The leadership of this university is a former ASUU person. And so we are struggling to make sure that this university remain in the heart of ASUU. When we dey do NDC the other day, whole meeting, this university here, now it don't give the highest money to support ASUU. Since I be chairman, I never see any other university when don't give that amount of money to ASUU. So make we know, with that respect, when ASUU come get for us, make we not come spoil. This one was it was somehow. But I think that if we have settled the branch here for find a way where they go take do am, because people feel enter exam hall now, but you go round, they say you dey picket. Meanwhile, exam they go on. You understand? You get the way you go do so many of those kind these things, but not be the one you will just once you chest out, it means say you are flouting as well. Let me tell you. What do they call revitalization fund? They don't release some money before as revitalization. What do be revitalization fund? No kobo go enter any staff hand. It is just to make sure you develop the university, make sure that things when they teach, say then still day and all that. The money they will go to university to buy chalk, to buy computer, to buy this, to buy that. Now it be revitalization. Make sure that the labs everywhere they okay. That is revitalization. No, not be saying that who they spend. Who they spend the money? Now university management. Now they spend money when ASUU they fight for so and all that. You know why we are fighting for it? We know why we are fighting for it. Waiting don't happen for primary and secondary school level. Now some persons in government want bring at the tertiary level. Today, you know, if you want to train your child well for primary or secondary school level, you no go send them to public school. You know. And now waiting they want make them repeat for tertiary level, where by the time the public university they destroyed, then only private university, you know that they approve, private approve. Now only private university go come remain. That time, they go come, the private university owner go tell you, say, Oga, you say you be professor, the amount of salary when I get for you now only 100,000, you take it or you leave it. Okay. As we dey see now, say, for primary and secondary school level, many private school, very few they pay past 20,000 naira. For this generation, now you go pay to a graduate when go come teach children in school. That is the reason why we fight for revitalization, because we want public universities. Okay. Stanford, Oxford, MIT, and all these things, they are still there in other climes, providing standard for all the maybe private universities and many of them. We have to have something that if any country want to develop, it must face the university very well. Because the university is what we bring about.
If any country want to develop,
yes,
it must face the university very well. Our brother for Conwa, now, una goal, you get how it is different from ASUU. John.
Yes.
So
we get similarities.
yes, but what if you now main goal now, because the way it be now, as we
don't like distortion. You know, you hear what the prof they talk just now, say they not be management. You can't define revitalization. As it define revitalization, yes. You know, say when I first begin, I said there is almost no sector for inside university where you not get academic staff where they man the mantle. You understand me? At that stratified level of your involvement in interacting with some members of the management, you get council. Then when they vote academic staff, they enter council. You understand me? This is where, you know, why I say incremental rationality. This is where an opportunity for you to express your mind. They get vice chancellor's council. Vice chancellor, who is also all of them are academics. Now I say they're not they go to talk something where they'll come together to meet and management team. Now another thing they go to talk, maybe not to go they engage in laughter of the oligarchous oligarch. Yeah. There is something that took you there. Focus on that. There is no way public school could say fall. If it fall, it means that we in the public school are becoming lackadaisical. Check all the private schools. Where they call they carry human resources. Not from the federal schools. Now from the federal schools. Now you cannot compare the end products, the products from the private schools, some private schools with that of public schools. Sometimes I'll just see for media, they'll say this university is the best university for Nigeria. I say no problem. Now people where they go, they follow they discuss. Make them come, make we bring your best, make we bring our second to the best. Make them know what they call book. Make them see what they call intelligence. They will know the difference between intelligence and cleverness. What we want, what Conwa is saying is that let all academic staff, whether medical, and they come for that medical money and medical, NAT, Conwa or ASUU, patriotically face their work.
So I mean, all that they ASUU they do is they know they face their work patriotically.
Sorry, sir. Make I just clear this matter. Are you saying now public school now say good now? Is Conwa member, are they visionary? Oh. We are saying that if we not ask for revitalization now, the next thing will go happen is the public schools will go down. I've not said that they don't go down now. What will happen to primary and secondary school now one day?
No.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Prof, sir, this one, what we're saying is that, first of all, like I say, we never to understand the qualitative, not the quantitative, the qualitative nature of academics or academians. It is the reservoir of any country. It is the engineering port or river of any country. It is the human capital developer of any country. What I'm saying is that it is not always fire to fire. Fire by fire.
But the fire, now the government they respond to.
They don't respond since 2009.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. There's no building standing in the university today that is not TET fund. Do you understand? ASUU brought TET fund about. Even
ASUU
salaries
introduced the idea. Not that.
Yes, I'm coming now.
So
even salaries that are earned by people in management, different from even the other, was fought for by ASUU. There's nothing that any university
lecturer. Didn't fight.
I'm coming now. There's nothing that any university. I'm coming now. We will prove it now. There's nothing that any university man, lecturer, or is any that was not fought for by ASUU. You know, go sit down the way our country be. Somebody will just come say, we want to add money, join your money.
Sir,
John, there is always a say, freedom come by struggle,
Yes. Now you see, I understand Oga very well.
No, but the way they talk now, we will sing that song. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, freedom come.
If any man who
Wait.
wants peace, prepare for war. That's what Hitler said. If you want peace,
Prepare for war. We'll give a chance.
By
We
Hit-
talk.
by Hitler.
As you talk,
No.
enter the issue of the academics. We will know the salary. We just go back.
Now you just sing one song. We they say, we must overcome. We must overcome. We must overcome. We must overcome today.
Oh, you always
Why
today.
not today?
If it's today, it means by force now.
Today they finish.
Abi,
You
if
don't
you
see am?
say by this, it means,
That is-
and when you say overcome, it means there's an obstacle.
Yes,
Which you
humans
must
are not
you must,
perfect.
No,
humans are
climb
not
over.
perfect.
And
Humans
let
are
me
not
tell
perfect.
you, in politics,
Oh, okay,
the
you want to
secular
come to
world, it is lobbying. He talked about lobbying.
Yes.
Lobbying is what has brought corruption, brought Nigeria to
you see,
its
you are going
knee.
to government, Nigerian government. You see, that is
okay,
different.
prof.
You see,
Let-
that
let-
is what we are
let-
saying
let-
now.
don't let alone, prof.
That is
Let
what I
alone.
say. If only the academics, the non-academics, faces their work patriotically, and you think the ones
But
don't
are you
have
saying
eyes?
they know the face at work?
See, then they go to interfere unnecessarily.
On what now?
This is revitalization. Concentrate on your members' welfare. That is why it is called an association.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Okay. Concentrate on your members' welfare. How do you increase the salary? How do you increase the wages? How do you increase the allowances? The management, like I told you, it's a bunch. It's an avalanche of management, of academia involved in management. Discuss it at that level. Channel it. There is what we call escalation. There is where you escalate issues. When you now escalate, let it be collaborative. This idea of non-inclusiveness, no, that is what Corner does not want. There are other unions in the
They use PG because
other union where they the school. Are they not staff? They're not human beings. Not the same market that they go. We don't fit discuss. This one said no. Now we get now so now no book pass. The get some people will be like say we not be lecturer we see no book, but they just choose. Are you getting me? We not fit sit down. Not be the same market where they go. Not be the same federal government they pay us. Okay. Do you know there will be more effect when the entire union agree on a particular
When you
decision?
mean, how do you mean? Meaning say that make all the unions for the school come together.
Yes, it don't happen. It happened in 1999 before they changed to millennium. To millennium. 1999, that was almost a year strike.
But if you say that, may I bring you back to speed. From checks, now ASUU fight, now bring third fund.
why? I don't want to agree with that one.
Ah.
Why you go to talk say?
Okay, no, go ahead. Now you
Other
talk
union- other
unions
unions
now
not
dey.
explain
Oh, yeah,
why.
explain to
Other
us.
is-
When you
say,
dey talk say
not the ASUU
other
bring
unions
third
not
fund.
there. How you take influence on oga?
Which union? Which union?
Other unions not there.
ASUU came up and when government said that how
Then
can
too,
they,
but-
how can they raise the money?
Yes.
Money to meet some of the demand. ASUU suggested so many. I was there when all this. ASUU now said, okay, let every company pay 2% of their profit into government coffers. That 2% will now form a lot of money. And that is how third fund came.
Professor, sir.
When even come
Observation, Professor. Observation,
Okay, go
observation.
on.
Please, we are educating this. We are educating the
Go on, yes.
Sir, when each company, every multinational company, any company, has a constitutional role to give what is called give back to the society under social responsibility.
Yes.
So when you begin to say that you are the one that introduced
different
it,
from
it becomes
2%.
no, sir.
It's different from
That is further
2%.
consideration.
It's
We
different.
have what is called local content again. We have what is called local content. What we are saying is that you patriotically suggested to government that they should reawaken the spirit of social responsibility.
But the
by way
government
of
don't
funding.
listen.
Eh?
Government don't listen. That's why they struggle.
Do you know?
I'm
Okay,
coming now.
sir.
I'm coming. I want to
sir,
talk another one.
make-
though.
make it up.
I want to talk another
Make it
one.
finish.
though.
See,
I want to talk another one.
you
There's what they call stamp duty. That ASUU suggested also.
Stamp duty,
raised.
stamp duty
No,
has
no,
been,
let him finish.
Stamp,
No problem,
duty,
make him finish.
stamp duties has been in existence in Nigeria. You know that one. At least you know that. Stamp duties has been there. Indirect tax has been there. Are you following me? what you are saying is that because do you know why they listen to that one? They kind of picked it because it is coming from the eggheads. The eggheads. But now the eggheads under the name, with due respect to ASUU, is saying that they are the sole association of members that suggests everything, that thinks about everything, that get things done, that wonder why things done, and then make things
so
done.
Now,
so
what we are saying,
is,
ask you now,
yes,
struggle of ASUU, you don't produce anything for the university system. 1 minute.
I said I be assuming, but why you never produce?
Okay.
Now it's just because like I enumerated earlier on that their doctrine of seclusion, not inclusion, is one of the things that
use PG talker.
Okay. The attitude, the behavior, say they not recognize any other union, whether na teaching staff or not teaching staff. University get 2 staff, teaching staff and not teaching staff. They just believe say now they be alpha and omega, which is wrong because one finger not they remove lies for head.
Prof, the 2-week strike, it produces any result?
Don't tell you say they don't start to pay third-party deduction now. They have made. You will see few days ago now. Our president, all our past president and government team, then take picture together. Now because of 2 weeks, Senate don't take up the matter. There's committee on education. They are into this ASUU matter now. You hear our former governor, Senator Adams, you hear wetin he talk and all of that. Labour, NLC, you hear say they give government 1 month and all that. To fulfill ASUU. So 2 weeks.
So NLC or concept, we belong to TUC. You see, you don't need inclusion. And that's why they talk. They know they need inclusion. You say,
a lot of things.
Okay, make only ASUU, make the academic, make they do everything.
ASUU was the one who started JAC. That's all the union. ASUU started it. When you now finish your negotiation, then you now have another union come go behind, go do another thing. For how long? That was what was happening.
Which union can go behind?
It's not good to spoil people here now. Okay. So that was one. Even we, inside University of Benin here, all of us, we were having meeting together. We will hold meetings in NASU office. When this way, we go say, NASU, now you go host. SANU, now you go host. We were forming on those one now. But at the end of the day, you will find that your ideology.
There's spoiler when you come out.
Because ASUU, wait now.
There's spoiler when you come out. And I mean, many of us come out.
Not get sitting allowance. ASUU not they take sitting allowance. Say because you they do government work, they do ASUU work, they get some money. But ask them now, many of the other unions, they get sitting allowance.
We know they do.
Do you understand?
Those ones they
but
get.
you know say all those people
yes,
get.
ASUU now the way they take design their constitution, they take design their organization. We're not going to fit interfere.
ASUU now is selflessness. You have come here. You have come here to fight for the people, not be this thing. So nice the way ASUU business is on.
Prof, thank God say you don't come back. Thank God say you don't come back. Try as much as possible. Please try and re-oil that old memory of inclusiveness. I beg, try re-oil.
So the problem we come this politics of seclusion.
Yes. Yes.
All right. People for us, we salute to now that say they watch us this evening from any part of the world. The program of Daughter and Original from Independent Television. My name is Matt Pololo. Salute our people, Professor Julius Iyasele, former ASUU chairman from Uniben, and my brother John Osazua. When we say come from the other new union, when we say they call corner, and he said no, they're not there against ASUU. They be ASUU and their parent body. But right now, they need to stand on it because guess what kind of things ASUU they do where they don't like. Well, now all of us, they go, as we talk to, all this struggle. Some of your children will be lecturers tomorrow, while some of you too will be lecturers tomorrow. So in any way, you will also enter the system. So the fight now for you and for everybody. We'll meet again on Friday next week. Until then, my name is Mark Pololo. God bless Nigeria.